Hey, my babies, my gods and goddesses. If you have been seeing 999, this reading is going to be for you. Spirit, what is the message for all of my babies that's been seeing 999? Create a plan to see your vision through, okay? Create a plan to see your vision through. So whatever you've been seeing, whatever vision that you had, whatever dream that you've been dreaming, whatever you want to put together, Spirit is telling you to create a plan so that you can see it through. Create a plan so that you can get there. Because right now we're closing, 9 is automatically closing a cycle, right? Got Two of Swords. You have to take a risk. You have to be able to create in a place of unknown. Create in a place where you feel almost uncomfortable, because 999 is basically saying that you need to release, you need to move on, you need to you're closing a chapter, a karmic cycle. You're closing a chapter and a part of your life that Spirit is asking you to move towards your vision, move towards your dreams, move towards the things that you have been really feeling. You know, it's all about a feeling. 1-1 on the clock I just saw. It's all about a feeling, y'all. Yeah, the Magician. Whatever your manifestations are, whatever you are thinking that you really want to do, whatever has been in your energy, whether it has been about this is going to be more definitely about your career, like more about your career, or this could definitely be about your a religion, religion and spirituality. This could definitely be about you wanting to be more of something, more of a leader, more spiritual, more into whatever you are into, whatever your religion is. Whatever it is definitely calling you to be more in tune with yourself. Right now, Spirit wants you to create your vision in a place of the unknown. So create your vision in a place of risk. So you have to plan in order to be able to kind of take that leap. But everything is not going to be written out in stone for you on how to do it and what's next. Like, you have to actually take the risk first, and then you see God work in your favor. So 999 is definitely telling you to take the risk. It's telling you to trust the unknown, trust your spirit guides, your ancestors, trust your thoughts, trust your intuition, trust your feelings. Yeah, the World card. Trust your feelings right now. Your feelings is your intuition, y'all. Your feelings, your emotions are tied to all of it. If you're unable to feel, you will not be able to heal, number one, and you will not be able to tune in and tap onto your intuition. So with the Magician, the Two of Swords, and the World card, you've probably also been seeing 222, 1212, and 1222. That is about duality. That is about balance. That is about finding a balance, a quiet place, so that you can hear exactly what your angels, your ancestors are trying to convey to you, what your vision might be, because you might be struggling with seeing the bigger picture, because right now all of the closing chapters, everything's closing, cycles are closing. You're losing friendships, you're losing, some of you might even lost a job, you might have lost a car, you might have lost a house, but you're losing things to gain things. So you have to find a calm, quiet place. God is trying to allow you to appreciate the things that you have. So when you go through financial loss, and even if it's not a big loss, but if you go through financial loss, it really puts you in a place where you can say, I really appreciate having this. And that is all that God wants you to understand, to see, to feel, so that you can start appreciating things the way that you're supposed to. You also are in the energy of letting go. So you have to let go. You cannot stay here anymore. Spirit saying you cannot stay here anymore. When you're closing a chapter, that means that it's time to flip the page. You got to flip the page. The longer you stay in this chapter, the longer you're going to be miserable, the longer you're going to feel like chaotic. Yes, 8 of Cups, time to walk away. 8 of Cups, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. You got to go to your next chapter. See, the problem with a lot of us is when we manifest, sometimes we manifest things too fast. Maybe I know all about it. You manifest things too fast, and then you realize, wait a minute. Oh, shit, I'm not ready. But then God is saying, okay, well, I'm going to give you a few minutes, days, months, whatever. I'm going to give you some time to get your shit together, because now you've manifested something. You asked me for something that I've delivered, and now you're not ready, which is not like a bad thing. It happens. We are constantly on a magnetic field. We are a magnetic field. We're constantly attracting the things that we deserve and we desire if you're on that higher frequency. Now, that is when you realize your power. So a lot of y'all are realizing your power, you're realizing your strengths, you're realizing your weaknesses, and you're trying to get through that moment. So yeah. And I got the Knight of Swords. Yeah. You manifested something too quickly, and now you're trying to figure out what to do with it. But you know what? And I feel like, honestly, you guys, don't be upset with your decisions either. Don't be upset with your decisions, because your decisions were accurate. You're still in alignment. Just because you're closing a chapter doesn't mean that you are now just because you're closing a chapter don't mean that the chapter you're going to walk into is going to continue to feel like turbulence. It's not going to continue to feel like you're constantly walking into fire, per se. So right now, like, for everyone that's been saying 999 collectively, make sure that you are just concentrating on balance, concentrating on finding peace, concentrating on making your mind a place of peace. Because right now you're ridding of old beliefs, you're really ridding of old ways of thinking, you're ridding of those things that just no longer fit. It no longer fits. No, whether it's an environment, a career, whether it's a person, place, or thing, whether it's a mindset, whether it's a religion, or whether it's whatever it is, you're ridding yourself of that, and you're learning more about yourself. So this is all about your manifestations. This is all about God giving you the rest of what you manifested, because right now you're in a place of learning, experiencing, creating an extension to yourself, creating knowledge within, so that you can appreciate what's coming next. So when we're closing cycles, we're bound to go through something. We're bound to be in a place of turbulence, but we have to try to also calm the mind. We also have to try to calm the stress, calm the anxiety. So honestly, there's nothing else that you need to do. You need to rest. You need to relax. You need to find ways to relax your mind that has nothing to do with a substance. So if it's walking, if it's going out in nature, if it's grounding, if it's meditating, that's what we need to focus on. Focus on detoxing, cleansing, cleaning, and clearing. That is the focus for my 999 babies. So once we get that put into play, then we'll be able to move on to our next level. Love you guys.